guys, Ash Lane here today. I am excited to share with you another of the Breaking the Base series. So the first one, you guys seem to like it a lot, so I figured, hey, I'd share another one with you. And this one is a base I just came across. You can see in the attack log, it's mostly just snipes, not much going on lately. A 2-star, a 1-star, and a 2-star. But this most recent base against attack against Necro from Mega City was against a really popular base in the game. Really popular. So here it is. You have the 4 corners with the mortars. You have the 2 multi-inferno towers in the center, and you have that kind of, I don't even know what that would be, a rectangle, indented rectangle shape in the middle with the resource ring around it. Okay, so this is a very popular base, and I always hit it the same way. Now this base, sometimes you can see the clan castle flip-flopped a little bit. So what I do is I go in opposite side clan castle, and the goal is, I've been using 4 golems. You'll see I have 1 in my clan castle, and what I basically do is I flank my main attack and on both sides, and so I'm going to come in on this situation from northwest. I'm going to flank my main attack on both sides, and I'm going to hope, the goal is going to be to break through one of those 2 sides with my flanks, and then go through via the middle with my main attack, right? So this attack doesn't go perfectly as planned, but you'll get the general gist. So let's go ahead and start the attack. So here's the flanking golems. I just drop them one after another. I make sure I drop the 2 golems in the middle right in front of that cannon so they don't take a walk around the edge. I'm going to drop my wizards right afterwards, make sure I get those barracks on the due west side, and then I'm going to start bringing my wall breakers in. So I'm bringing my wall breakers in. I'm hoping to cut a hole in the north end over here, or see these wall breakers right over here go exactly where I want them. Now I have the hole made. So things right now look like they could be going a little awkward, right? Because I have the golems kind of held up over here. But if you look, none of my troops are under any heavy firepower right now. So even though the golems are hung up on this blue wall, it's actually not a big issue right now because there's really no defensive units left standing that are targeting my units. So it looks like this kind of things are going wrong, but things are actually going fine right now. What I'm going to do is drop some wizards and witches and the P.E.K.K.A, and they're going to get through this wall no problem. I'm going to drop a rage to help them catch up to the other troops, and this is what I wanted to do. So sometimes the king will take a stroll down here towards the queen, and sometimes the king will go towards the center. Either way, you'll have success with this strategy against this base. Now, when I did the last base review, I just want to touch real quickly that people said, can you attack these bases without max heroes? And I wouldn't advocate attacking a totally max base with max heroes and max walls without max heroes, but it can be done using the same method. So, but of course, if you find this base design with lower level defenses, go ahead and hit it with lower level heroes. So I dropped my jump spell. You kind of can't see because things are going kind of crazy here. I dropped my second rage, my only jump spell. My troops are now going into the center. I'm going to drop my barbarian rage ability really quickly there. I dropped the lightning on the clan castle troops, so it's kind of spammy, but there is a method to the madness. Now, the king does get pulled around, but that's totally fine. The queen has plenty of firepower to take out that town hall by herself. The king is actually going to do some more percentage down here on the bottom. I should have dropped a minion over here on this barracks, but instead I'm concentrating on some minion firepower up from the north while I have that golem distracting the cannon. Queen is at full health, and I have her royal cloak still available. Some skeletons are going to lock onto the queen, but it's really no big deal at this point as I do have the 50%. So I'm just going to drop the rest of my minions kind of willy-nilly there at the top, and there it is. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the second episode of this series, Breaking the Base. How to attack the most popular bases in the game right now. A lot of these are internet bases or bases you'll find a lot of the top players have. If you guys have any suggested bases you want me to keep out on the look for, go ahead and screenshot and send them to me either on Twitter or on Bindle. It's hashtag ClashWithAsh on Bindle, and it's at Clash_with_Ash on Twitter. So guys, hope you enjoyed How to Break the Base episode 2, and thanks for tuning in. Please share with your clanmates, and I appreciate it. As always, guys, take care.